तृतीय चरण की यात्रा लगभग 850 सेकेंड्स तक जारी रहेगी। इस दौरान आपको उपग्रह के बारे में कुछ जानकारियां उपलब्ध करा सकते हैं। नासा इसरो सिंथेटिक एपर्चर रडार, जिसे संक्षिप्त में NISAR कहते हैं, वैज्ञानिकों को प्राकृतिक खतरों और विनाशकारी घटनाओं जैसे भूकंप, ज्वालामुखी विस्फोट और भूस्खलन जैसी प्राकृतिक घटनाओं को बेहतर ढंग से समझने के लिए मदद करेगा। उपग्रह की बादलों को भेदने की क्षमता के कारण यह तूफान और बाढ़ जैसी मौसमी आपदाओं के दौरान त्वरित व सटीक जानकारी उपलब्ध कराने में सक्षम होगा, जिससे तत्काल प्रतिक्रिया समुदायों को मदद मिलेगी। यह बर्फ की चादर, ग्लेशियर और समुद्री बर्फ में परिवर्तन जैसे प्रमुख वैश्विक पृथ्वी अवलोकन को प्रदान करेगा। साथ ही वनों की कटाई, वनाग्नि तथा स्थायी रूप से बर्फ से ढकी हुई जमीनों का अवलोकन करने में भी सक्षम होगा। यह एक अग्रणी मिशन है जो कि पृथ्वी की प्रतिक्रियाओं के बारे में वैज्ञानिक जानकारी का खजाना प्रदान करेगा। इन सभी वैज्ञानिक आंकड़ों के लिए लगभग 9000 किलोमीटर दूर वैज्ञानिक आपस में जुड़ चुके हैं तथा आपसी सहयोग से इस महत्वाकांक्षी मिशन को एक व्यापक लक्ष्य तक पहुंचा रहे हैं।
NISAR, or the NASA-ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar, is a remarkable milestone in the Indo-US space ties. Designed on the I-3K mainframe bus, NISAR will render services for the next 5 years according to free and open data policy. NISAR provides a means of disentangling and clarifying spatially and temporally complex phenomena ranging from ecosystem disturbances to ice sheet collapse and natural hazards including earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanoes, and landslides. ISRO has identified a range of applications of particular relevance to India that the mission will address,
performance normal,
including monitoring agricultural biomass over India, monitoring and assessing disasters to which India responds, studying snow and glaciers in the Himalayas, and studying Indian coastal and near-shore oceans by monitoring annual changes in bathymetry along the deltaic regions, shoreline, and erosion accretion. The changes that Earth is undergoing in its ecosystem, deformation, and cryospheric sciences emphasizes the urgent and constant need to observe Earth from the vantage of space in order to thrive on our changing planets in decades to come. NISAR offers centimeter-level precision capable of detecting subtle ground shifts and environmental changes. Data from NISAR will provide critical insights to help India and US plan for natural and human-caused disasters. Today, when the GSLV-F16 rocket of ISRO places NISAR in its intended orbit, a critical deployment event, that is, of the 12-meter wide mesh reflector will take place. This mesh reflector acts as a radar antenna. The deployment will be a slow sequence to ensure the delicate boom and antenna unfold without damage or misalignment. The deployment will begin 10 days after launch and will be carried out over the next 8 days.
Plus 12 minutes.
To prepare NISAR for science operations, in-orbit checkout, physical deployment of all deployable parts, checking out the engineering systems, testing the radars independently and jointly, this phase will last for 90 days after the launch. Extensive calibration and validation activities will take place throughout the first 5 months. The schedule of science observations alone will be driven by a variety of inputs, including L and S band target maps, radar mode tables, and spacecraft and ground station constraints and capabilities.
तृतीय चरण क्रायोपर स्टेज का कार्य निष्पादन पूरी तरह सामान्य। वर्तमान में सापेक्ष गति 4.9 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड तथा ऊंचाई 787 किलोमीटर की हो चुकी है। पृथ्वी की भूमि तथा बर्फ का अध्ययन करने के लिए सिंथेटिक अपर्चर रडार की क्षमताओं का उपयोग करते हुए माइक्रोवेव संकेतों को पृथ्वी में भेजता है और फिर सतह के से परिवर्तित संकेतों को प्राप्त कर 3D चित्र तैयार करता है। इसके लिए इसमें 12 मीटर व्यास वाले अनफर्लेबल रिफ्लेक्टर एंटीना लगे हुए हैं। यह उपग्रह 12 दिनों में 2 बार एक ही जगह से निकल सकता है और इस समय में चित्र में बदलाव से पृथ्वी में की सतह पर आए बदलावों का अध्ययन कर सकते हैं। नाइसार अंतरिक्ष यान नासा और इसरो द्वारा तैयार की गई सबसे उन्नत रडार प्रणाली वाला उपग्रह है। यह अन्य सिंथेटिक अपर्चर रडार की तुलना में अत्यधिक शक्तिशाली है। इसमें 2 रडार निदभार लगे हुए हैं। एक नासा द्वारा तैयार किया हुआ 25 सेंटीमीटर वेवलेंथ का एल बैंड रडार सिस्टम है तथा दूसरा इसरो द्वारा तैयार किया हुआ 10 सेंटीमीटर वेवलेंथ का एस बैंड रडार सिस्टम है। इसमें हर एक प्रणाली विभिन्न विशेषताओं के मापन में माहिर है, जैसे कि मिट्टी में नमी, सतह का खुरदरापन और गति। निसार सूर्य तुल्यकालिक कक्षा में काम करने जा रहा है। इसके एंटीना एक खास विन्यास में अंटार्कटिका का अभूतपूर्व अवलोकन कर सकेंगे। यह अंटार्कटिका के बर्फ की चादर, विरूपण और पिघलने के सटीक अध्ययन के लिए बहुत महत्वपूर्ण माना जा रहा है। नाइसार अंतरिक्ष यान दैनिक आधार पर सबसे अधिक डेटा उत्पादन करेगा। यह 3 साल के मुख्य मिशन के दौरान 100 पीटाबाइट डेटा उपलब्ध कराएगा, जो कि प्रतिदिन 80 टेराबाइट डेटा के बराबर है। इतने बड़े डेटाबेस के कारण इसे क्लाउड के माध्यम से संसाधित, संग्रहित और वितरित किया जाएगा। सभी एस बैंड और एल बैंड डेटा इसरो के राष्ट्रीय रिमोट सेंसिंग सेंटर NRSC के माध्यम से भारत सरकार के उपयोगकर्ताओं के लिए उपलब्ध किए जाएंगे। यह मिशन दोनों देशों के सिंथेटिक अपर्चर रडार की अनुभवी श्रृंखला को आगे बढ़ाने वाला है। नासा ने 1978 से CSAT से शुरुआत करते हुए तब से इन प्रणालियों की श्रृंखला ने विमान व अंतरिक्ष से विज्ञान क्षेत्रों के अध्ययन के लिए अग्रणी रहे हैं। इसी तरह भारत इन अनुप्रयोगों में विस्तृत श्रृंखला 2012 में रडार इमेजिंग सैटेलाइट RISAT-1 और 2022 में RISAT-1A की श्रृंखला शुरू की। नाइसार व्यापक स्वाद के साथ उच्च रिजोल्यूशन के डेटा निरंतर प्रदान कर सकेगा।
We are 16 minutes, 15 seconds past the launch. Now the cryogenic upper stage is currently thrusting. The vehicle trajectory correctly follows the prediction.
Cryo stage performance normal.
तृतीय व अंतिम चरण GSLV Mark II का क्रायो अपर स्टेज के नाम से जाना जाता है। वर्तमान में पूरी तरह सामान्य प्रदर्शन करते हुए, सभी तंत्र सामान्य निष्पादन करते हुए यान को उद्दिष्ट कक्षा की ओर ले जा रहे हैं। कुछ ही क्षणों में
+17 मिनट
कक्षा की स्थितियां प्राप्त करते ही क्रायोजेनिक इंजन को बंद कर दिया जाएगा।
The launch vehicle is at an altitude of 748 kilometers.
कक्षा की स्थितियां प्राप्त होते ही उपग्रह नाइसार को अंतःक्षेपित किया जाएगा।
Eagerly awaiting the satellite separation event.
Cryo stage performance normal. +18 मिनट्स।
वर्तमान में सापेक्ष गति 7.35 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड तथा ऊंचाई 745 किलोमीटर हो चुकी है।
परफॉर्मेंस नॉर्मल।
The cryo stage is performing nominally.
Cryo stage thrust cutoff.
The thrust
Standard
has been cut off
injection
of the
conditions
trial
achieved.
stage, and next event is the NISAR separation, which is perhaps very close.
जी हाँ, जैसा अपेक्षित था,
NISR spacecraft separated. GSLV-F16 NISR mission accomplished successfully, handed over to the mission director.
जी हाँ, इसकी पुष्टि हो चुकी है।
This is
प्रमोशन
mission
मिशन पे
director.
सफलता प्राप्त की जा चुकी है।
GSLV-F16 vehicle has successfully injected the NISR satellite into its designated injection orbit. The GSLV-F16 NISR mission is successfully accomplished.
History has been written today as NISAR has been placed in the orbit successfully. Many hearty congratulations to ISRO, NASA, and the users worldwide who will derive benefits of the Earth observation with this state-of-the-art NASA-ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar satellite. Do stay tuned. Tune in for the address by Secretary DOS and Chairman ISRO and mission executives. We take leave from you. Namaskar.
इस प्रक्षेपण के साथ नाइसार का प्रमोशन मिशन सफल होता है। आप सभी दर्शकों और वैज्ञानिकों को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। आइए आप सबको इसरो अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर वी नारायणन तथा विशिष्ट वैज्ञानिकों के शुभ संबोधन के लिए चलते हैं।
Either none. CS announced. Project director also, project satellite project. NASA, we call it. She's coming. Please, on. Very good evening to all of you. I am extremely happy to announce that GSLV-F16 vehicle has successfully and precisely injected the NASA-ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar satellite, NISAR satellite, weighing 2,393 kg into its intended orbit. Let me congratulate all the teams from ISRO and NASA JPL on this outstanding success. This is our 102nd launch from Sriharikota and the 18th mission of GSLV. As all of you may recall, we had the previous GSLV-F15 mission on 29th January 2025, which was the 100th successful mission launched from Sriharikota, and also the first launch after the new management, including me, took over as the chairman of ISRO. This is the first GSLV mission to the Sun synchronous polar orbit. Till date, all the GSLV missions have been to GTO. Being the first SSPO mission, several analyses and studies were carried out to make this mission a grand successful mission, including the cryogenic upper stage corrections. A host of mission simulations were carried out very systematically and meticulously, and today's successful mission is accomplished. All the vehicle system performance were quite normal, as expected and as predicted. And today, we achieved the intended orbit. Actually, we have got the orbit with a dispersion of less than 3 kilometers as against the permissible level of 20 kilometers. Perigee, the specification is 742 kilometers. We have got 740 kilometers. Apogee, 745 kilometers is the specification. We have got 747 kilometers. And all the parameters are as expected and in the right line. And this accomplishment is a teamwork, culmination of the teamwork of both ISRO and JPL NASA. The NISAR satellite is a significant milestone for both Department of Space and NASA JPL, being the first joint development project undertaken by the two major spacefaring nations. NISAR is an all-weather, day-night imaging satellite that will scan the entire Earth at 12-day interval. The satellite integrates ISRO's S-band synthetic aperture radar payload with NASA's L-band SHAR payload and 12-meter unfurlable reflected antenna to become the first of its kind, a dual-frequency SHAR satellite. NISAR will enable the scientific community to detect the surface variations, sea ice detection, investigate natural hazards, monitor soil moisture, and many other applications. The potential applications from the satellite are huge, and the global scientific community is eagerly awaiting the satellite data for their respective research and usage. The implementation arrangement between ISRO and NASA for a joint Earth observation satellite mission was signed on 30th September 2014. It was signed by the then Chairman ISRO, Secretary Department of Space, Dr. K. Radhakrishnan, who is sitting in front of us, and with the NASA Administrator, Mr. Charles Bolden. In fact, we were so happy to participate in that function which happened in Toronto. Since then, the realization of satellite in ISRO progressed steadily under the outstanding leadership of subsequent Chairman, Sri Kiran Kumar Sir, who is also present in the audience, Dr. K. Sivan, Dr. Somnath, and also under different project directors. On this occasion, let me congratulate all of them. Also salute each and every one of the team members who have contributed for this significant achievement. Let me also congratulate all the technical teams administrative teams both in NASA, JPL and ISRO, who worked shoulder to shoulder to build the satellite at UR Rao Satellite Center over the past so many years. The NISAR mission has brought the two space agencies much closer than ever before, and the continuous interactions at various levels during the course of project execution has enriched both sides. On behalf of Department of Space and ISRO, let me thank the NASA JPL team and all other stakeholders in the project for their excellent contribution to the joint mission. Also congratulate them on the successful launch. We wish the scientific community from both sides the exciting days ahead. Let me also congratulate the ISRO teams from SAC, URSC, VSSC, IASU, IPRC, LPSC, ISTRAC, and all the teams involved in the payload development, satellite integration, realization of solid, liquid, and cryogenic stages, inertial systems, and the launch vehicle itself. Let me take the opportunity to congratulate the Chairman Launch Authorization Board, all the center directors who are with me. It's a teamwork done by ISRO along with the NASA. I express my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji, who was the Minister of Space, has provided outstanding, encouraging support for the entire project for its successful execution today. Also, let me thank Honorable Minister of State, Dr. Jitendra Singh ji, and the PMO officials. PMO officials who are working hand in hand with the Department of Space, and all our family members, entire team members of ISRO, and the academia and industrial participants who have contributed for this. I think at this point of time, this success is demonstrating a teamwork, a international teamwork between two spacefaring nations, and surely this data is going to be highly useful for the scientific community of the globe. And when every 12 days when the data is going to come, it is not going to be used by one or two countries. The entire globe is going to benefit out of this great accomplishment. And at this point, once again, let me congratulate all the team members, our family members, industrial partners, academia team, and the NASA team for the outstanding work. At this point, before I hand over to my team, let me invite Cassie Swales, Deputy Assistant Administrator at NASA, for expressing her thoughts on the journey so far in this joint outstanding mission. Madam, please, floor is yours. Yeah, please.
Well, I first have to start with go ISRO, go NASA, go NISAR. So I am honored to be here today in the ISRO Mission Control Center. It's just truly been an incredible visit so far, and I have to tell you, I had an opportunity. I'm sitting next to our charge. It's just an honor to have you here, so thank you, sir, for being here. The former ISRO chairman, I looked at him right after the launch, and I said, so how does it feel to not be on console? He said, well, it's a different seat, so it's good to not be in the hot seat. So I'm glad you got to watch the launch and enjoy it. But on behalf of NASA, I want to congratulate all of the teams. It has been just an incredible decade culminating in this moment, from the technical collaborations, the cultural understandings, getting to know each other, building that team across continents, across time zones, missing nights, missing weekends with families, holidays. It is truly something that every single person in this room should be proud of. I am so proud. I was so proud to be out there watching this launch. Dragonflies flying above, it just picture perfect, and I could not be more proud of these teams. You know, and this mission, it's truly a pathfinder, not just in regards to our technical collaborations, because those are truly incredible. This Earth Science mission is one of a kind and really shows the world what our two nations can do. But more so than that, it really is a pathfinder for the relationship building that we see across our two nations, across India, the United States, building upon decades of collaborations that already existed. And I cannot be more proud to be here representing the U.S. and really representing the teams that have been working so closely behind the scenes to make this happen. I also want to thank, I saw, several family members, both, last night on the U.S. side. I saw several family members here. So I want to thank the families. It's no small sacrifice seeing your loved ones work day in and day out on a mission that takes over a decade to build. So thank you for your support of the incredible, technical, talented people in this room. And I really, really cannot wait for continued partnerships as we go forward, building on Chandrayaan, Axiom 4, and now NISAR. So thank you. Congratulations. Go NISAR. Go India. Go the United States.
So congratulations once again. Now, all the chief executives of the project and all the center directors of ISRO who are responsible are with me here. So let us start with Sri Thomas Kurian, who is the mission director and project director of GSLV for this vehicle. Yes, Mr. Thomas Kurian.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, India. Good evening, ISRO. Beloved Chairman ISRO and Secretary DOS, Dr. V. Narayanan, sir. Distinguished dignitaries, respected formal chairmen, center directors, the NASA JPL teams present here at Sriharikota, and those joining us online, the entire ISRO fraternity, and my dear fellow countrymen, a very good evening to all of you. Today, we witnessed a historic moment in India's space journey with the successful launch of GSLV-F16 NISAR mission, the 18th flight of GSLV, and for the first time, this vehicle has been operated for a sun-synchronous polar orbit mission. I am proud to announce that GSLV has delivered its best performance, ensuring precise injection of NISAR spacecraft into its designated injection orbit with remarkably low dispersion. This marks a significant milestone not just for ISRO, but also for international cooperation in space, particularly the partnership between ISRO and NASA. The success of this mission underscores our collective technical excellence, operational discipline, and collaborative spirit. I take this opportunity to extend my deepest gratitude to our respected chairman, Dr. V. Narayanan sir, for his continuous guidance, motivation, and confidence in our team. I sincerely acknowledge the support from ISRO center directors and the various review forums for their meticulous reviews, insightful recommendations, and timely decisions, all of which ensured the smooth execution of this specific mission. This success is the result of immense teamwork and commitment. I offer my heartfelt thanks to the system development agencies across ISRO centers, our industrial partners, the assembly integration, facility, quality control, quality assurance teams, and the administrative and auxiliary teams who work tirelessly behind the scenes. To all my esteemed colleagues and the families, a big thank you. This achievement belongs to each one of you. Our best wishes now go to NASA and ISRO teams for the next phases, culminating in the placement of the spacecraft in its final science orbit, where it will begin a mission that promises to bring game-changing data for Earth science and disaster monitoring. Before I conclude, I would like to place on record my sincere appreciation to Vehicle Director Dr. M.P. Dhanasekaran, Associate Vehicle Director Srimati Asha Mary Matthew, Associate Project Director Sri Binny Matthew, and Deputy Project Director Mission Srimati A.V. Mercy, and all my core team members from GSLV project. Your dedication, technical rigor, and mission focus have been the cornerstone of this major accomplishment. Let this day inspire future generations and reinforce our resolve to push boundaries and lead in global space exploration. Thank you. Jai Hind.